And let's get into our next call. Let's talk to Bob. Let's talk to Bob from Colorado. Bob, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
I'm good. I'm going to let you preface this call. Tell us what this call is about tonight.
Oh, gotcha. Will do. So it has to do with a UFO sighting. And it was through a telescope that I looked at. And it was your classic, like, flying disc. So I called in to another show earlier about this. And they had the impression I was trying to convince people aliens exist, but I didn't want that. I don't believe in aliens necessarily at all. I'm open to the possibility, but I don't know. And I was looking at some Navy, sightings, some videos, and they came out like in 2007, 2017, and they show unidentified aerial phenomenon. So I don't think I'm alone on this one.
Is it the one where they're flying over and like they've got the little thing and it shows the little like rice shaped thing that's like that one? With the Navy one?
I'm not familiar with the videos themselves. I just saw the article on the U.S. Department of Defense. So, yeah,
so
I don't know, but I'm sure there's, yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, so right now, like I have just written down what are our thoughts on UFOs. And I mean, my thoughts are, is I don't know what they are. And I haven't been told anything to convince me one way or the other. Mm-hmm. I think that it's like highly likely that there is some other kind of life out there, and I wouldn't be opposed to knowing that. But I mean, again, with this like evidential thing, I have to remain agnostic about it until I'm given some concrete information or evidence about it. And I am not somebody who is scientific enough to be able to break down every single little thing that is put out there. But I'm very open to the idea of it. That's my thoughts on it. I love reading about it. I love when there's a report out about it. I know that there was a thing put out, I think last month by that, and like everybody was talking about it because this guy had really high credentials in the U.S. Army, and the only thing I can really do is just sit back and kind of wait for the evidence to come in. Up until now, it's been really poor quality videos, hearsay, and like anecdotal so far. But I mean, there is an actual thing that called unidentified aerial phenomenon, and it's something that I am open to hearing more about. But up until then, I don't know.
I'm in the same boat almost. I mean, I saw one of them in person, like actual in real life. However, I'm agnostic about, aliens or secret military aircraft I don't know what it was for or who owned it or what did it.
Right. I think that's a good place to be in. I don't know. Stacy, have you looked into this kind of stuff at all?
Not really too much. There's a good chance, who knows? I mean, to think that we are the only things in this entire universe is, I think, kind of crazy. There's a good possibility. So I'm definitely open to the idea of it. And if there is, then that'd be great. It'd be really, it'd be cool. I don't know if it would necessarily be like what we see in the movies, like the sci-fi movies, who knows? But yeah, I'm definitely open to the idea of it. And I do know that when we've seen that, what was it, that Elon Musk thing where he sends his satellites across.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
The first time we saw it, but
yeah, I mean, even something like the Starlink satellites that go across. I mean, when I first saw it, like
it was freaky.
It made me feel weird. Like it gave me
super strange
of like being very small in the universe, because it's like you look up at the sky and you just don't expect to see that, a trail of lights that are going across. And, I mean, I don't know what else is out there right now. I don't know what else is being created here on Earth yet either. So unless I can categorize every single thing that's been man-made here, I can't quite jump to the conclusion that there's something else. But
exactly. And also the fact that there's so many different animals and creatures underwater that are being discovered that, all the time, we really don't know what else is in this universe. It's massive. So I'm open to it.
Yeah. Well, Bob, do you have any pictures or videos?
Oh, I wish
I would.
did. It like floated out the recticle like before I could even think of doing something like that.
Right. And it sucks because every time there's a video or a picture, it always, as the expression goes, it's always filmed on a potato. It's never good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was clear as a bell. Like when I, saw the thing, it was just amazingly clear. Backlit by the sun, the moon, but like it was weird because I thought that would silhouette itself, in the face of the moon, but it was lit, like bright. It's just metallic.
Is he there?
Well, I mean, try to conjure it back and get a video of it and send it to our email, and we will review it. And
I haven't seen one.
You can. Yeah. Well, it's a cool experience. I'm glad that you have remained kind of agnostic about it, and yeah, thanks for calling in. We're gonna head into some other calls.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. You want to close us out here on this call?
Oh yeah. So I was on the job site, and my home state, and there was construction workers talking about UFOs and ancient human civilizations that were, spacefaring, and oh my gosh, it's like it was ancient aliens on steroids. It was like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. And as if you've watched the show for any amount of time, you know that the Nephilim is probably my favorite ancient aliens Bible connection. And I love talking about those as well. And I know that is one of Dan's favorites as well. Ancient aliens and that whole conspiracy theory. I used to be really into that. If you've watched, previous episodes of this show, yeah, but I mean, it's all bullshit. So yeah, thanks for calling in. Thanks for calling in, Bob.